And we back talking sports. So we had a we had a few games last night. I want to I kind of had a mashup of my Pistons and my Warriors talking about them last night. I always do those games separate. So I talked about those games. So now salute Al. So now we're gonna talk about the other games. First, salute to the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. Al, Chris, everybody watching. The Bucks are fucking trash, bro. Still. By what, 20 last night? They lost by 20. Um 94 to 116. Giannis had 11 of 21, 24 points. Damian Lillard shot horrible, 19 points, not enough. And nobody on the court did anything else. Nobody on the court did anything else. Karl Anthony Towns continues to ball out, even though I think that the Knicks are worse than I thought they was going to be around this time. It looked like they might be, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it might take them a little minute to really take off. But 12 of 20, 60% from the field, 50% from three, 80% from the line, 11 rebounds, 32 points. Miles Bridges, 17 points. Jalen Brunson only had 15, but he had 9 assists. Um, Deuce McBride is their best bench player. 14 points off the bench, 5 of 11 shooting. Tyler Kolek, the rookie, 3 of 5. And let's see. Out rebounded them, caused more turnovers. And they're just a better team. They're just a better team. That's all it is, bro. The Bucks, like I said before, trash. Their perimeter defense is trash, and it's gonna plague them all season. All season long, it's gonna plague them. Giannis, how you letting Karl Anthony Towns go for 32? Huh? Because Karl Anthony Towns can stretch the floor and bring Giannis out of the paint. You letting Karl Anthony Towns, bro. Jalen Brunson had 15 points, bro. 15. The Bucks starters, I mean the Bucks role players was trash. All of them. And you got people out here really believing in this team, bro. You got people out here really trying to say that that Doc Rivers gonna turn the Bucks around. After the last few seasons of us seeing the Bucks regress, that's all they be doing is regressing. All they've been doing is regressing. That's all. I mean, like I said, trading Drew Holiday fucked their whole team up. They didn't realize how important Grayson Allen too, getting rid of him too, but they didn't realize how important that Drew Holiday was to their perimeter defense and the whole team. So I mean, what do you expect when you got a player in Damian Lillard who is great offensively but can't guard nobody? You got what? Who was his backcourt mate? Andre Jackson. I guess he's a good. I guess he one of their better defenders, but still not stopping nobody. You don't have people that can stay in front of people. Like Boston has Derek White and Drew Holiday. Y'all don't have anything like that, bro. Anything like that. Brook Lopez, he passed his prime. He over with. Torian Prince, he ain't finna help y'all do nothing. 1 for 4, 3 points. Bobby Portis had an off game. He normally shows up. This team is just not good right now, bro. This team is not good right now. They're not playing good basketball. They losing the teams they shouldn't lose to. And the good teams, they blowing them out. You saw Knicks just blew them out by 20. So I mean, what you want me to say? There's not too much to say about the Bucks other than their perimeter defense is trash. Giannis and Dame, they're playing well individually, but as a duo with their plays and everything, they need to coincide with each other more. And their role players they're not doing what they need to do. So no, I don't believe in the Bucks. I don't think they're doing anything this year because the biggest problem is their perimeter defense. I don't know how many times I got to say this. So the Bucks lose 94 to 116. They are now 2-7 towards the bottom of the Eastern Conference. One of the surprise, disappointing teams this year. And there's nothing else to be talked about. So I'm gonna move on to Phoenix and Dallas. Phoenix is now the number 1 seed in the West. And Kevin Durant is a top 3 MVP right now. Suns have won 7 in a row. KD continues to ball out and be the most efficient scorer ever. 8 of 14 from the field, 57%, 3 of 6 from 3, 26 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, only 1 turnover. Nurkic actually had a pretty good game, 6 of 12, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Devin Booker took it easy tonight. He played the point guard role, looked like it. He had 13 points and 12 assists. Tyus Jones, 17 points, 5 assists, and Royce O'Neal off the bench had 18. So they have Tyus Jones has been the big addition for them, allowing Devin Booker to go back to his natural position. He goes back to his natural position, and the Suns have guys that can get buckets. Bradley Beal is playing better, although he didn't shoot well this night, 6 of 17, 15 points. But he's been playing better. Kevin Durant can do what he do, get buckets. Devin Booker can do what he do, get buckets. And Devin Booker, if need be, can play the point guard here and there. He had 12 assists last night, 6 rebounds, no turnovers. So 12 assists and no turnovers. You'll take that every day from Devin Booker. And 17 points from Tyus Jones. That's on a great night for him because he doesn't really need to score when you got Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, and on good nights, Bradley Beal. So they got a lot of help from their role players, and Royce O'Neal off the bench helped them a lot. I think the Phoenix Suns, I said they're going to finish in the 2nd seed. I thought OKC is going to finish the 1st seed. We still early in the season. And so we still got a long way away, but Phoenix is definitely one of the top 5 teams in the NBA right now. They're balling 7 in a row. They have beaten some really good teams. They have beaten the scrub team that they're supposed to beat. Dallas is a really good team, so this is another great win. You know what I'm saying? And the Phoenix Suns look really good right now. Now, when it comes down to the postseason, we'll see what they do. But in the regular season, I thought Tyus Jones was a big pickup for them because they didn't have a point guard, and I thought he would help them out a whole lot, and he has. He has put everybody in their natural position. Their bench is still suspect to me versus other like really great teams. I think they could beat Dallas in a 7-game series. But as far as like the teams with super defensive, like really deep teams like OKC, the Warriors, and teams like that, I think those teams will give them problems because they are so deep. Dallas, Klay Thompson was shot awful tonight. 12 points, 4 of 13 shooting. Najee Marshall had 7 of 12, 18 points. Daniel Gafford, 6 of 7 from the field, 15 points. Kyrie Irving and Luka, they cooked tonight, 29 points, 6 assists, 3 steals for Kyrie, 10 of 17 from the floor. Luka, he's been inefficient this year, bro. But 11 to 25, 44% from the field, 41% from three, 30 points, 7 assists. But it comes in a loss, and nobody on the bench did nothing. Yeah. Royce O'Neal outscored the bench by himself, bro. By himself. So really, it was the bench because if the starters, everybody in the starters, the starters played each other at a standstill. But the Dallas Mavericks, their bench, they had 3 points from Spencer Dinwiddie, 4 from Dwight Powell, 0 from Oliver Maxence Prosper, Quentin Grimes, 2 points, Jaden Harvey, nothing. So they didn't get anything from their bench. And Phoenix did. They got 18 points off their bench, even though they won by 1 point. If Dallas get anything off their bench, they probably blow this game. If they get 18 points off their bench, they probably blow this game out the water. So these two teams will probably be towards the end when it comes all down to it, to who's going to come out the West. I like both of these teams. I slightly like Phoenix a little better, but both of these teams is definitely going to be there towards the end. So shout out to Phoenix, shout out to Dallas. They did their thing last night. Boston, they beat Brooklyn. Okay, Brooklyn is better than I thought, bro. Every time I look up, Brooklyn is always playing a good team, bad team, it don't matter. They're always playing them hard and playing down to the wire. JT is the MVP right now, bro. I know Anthony Davis is number one, and it's too early right now, but fuck it, we can just talk about it. I think JT is the MVP right now. I think this without Jaylen Brown and Porzingis is going to help him out a lot. A lot. As far as with his MVP case and everything like that. Boston wins 108 to 104. JT, he dropped. It was 11 to 25, 33 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, but a plus 10 when he was on the floor. Peyton Pritchard was a plus 11, and Sam Hauser was a plus 15. So, he got 13 from Al Horford, 14 from Derek White, 17 from Drew Holiday, and 20 from Peyton Pritchard. This Boston Celtics team is still really good, even though they're injured. So JT leading the charge without his second best player and his third best player. Pretty impressive. However long this stretch goes for, it just increases Jason Tatum's MVP case. You know what I'm saying? Boston Celtics, you know what I'm saying, still the best team in the NBA until somebody knocks them off. And that's just what it is. If you don't like it, then you got to beat them. Simple. I understand what Cleveland doing. Cleveland whooped my Warriors last night. There ain't nothing to be said about that. Cleveland is the better team. And the game was over at halftime. You have some of those games like that. But the Boston Celtics defeat the Brooklyn Nets. Listen, Cam Thomas is a scorer. If he develops the rest of his game, he could become an MVP type player. He just got to develop the rest of his game. But Cam Thomas is a scorer. And Dennis Schroeder is playing the best he has played since the Lakers, honestly. he is balling as well. So the Nets, they probably just need to develop some more talent, and they'll be good. You know what I'm saying? What else kind of games we got? Orlando beats the Pelicans 115-88. The Pelicans are decimated with injury. Orlando don't have Paolo, but they have everybody else. Charlotte playing team. LaMelo Ball is balling the hell out, bro. He is balling the hell out. So shout out to him for sure, for sure. Definitely. But yeah, man, these some of the games that went on last night. Uh but like I said, man, it's still early in the season. We still got a long ways to go. So we'll see what happens with some of these teams a month from now and see who's still going along and who has reverted back to, you know what I'm saying, regressed and stuff like that. But y'all stay tuned. I got a lot of content coming for y'all. Like, share, subscribe, hit that join button. I'm out, man. Peace.